Nearly every single day, I can find somebody adjacent to me that's saying something along the lines of, I wish I had some motivation, or I just don't have the motivation today. Motivation is such a powerful thing, and by definition, it pushes us forward and it's euphoric and it gives us such a high. My name's RayBenefield. Content creation is one of my special interests, and today we're going to talk about this addiction to motivation that we have and what do we do if we don't have it. I wanted to take a quick second to show off something that helps this channel continue and allows me to work on gaming full time. My game, Risk. Risk is a territory control game where you unlock territories to unlock more adjacent territories. Players are incentivized to work as a team and slowly build up to an epic confrontation. The first team to a majority control of the territories win. I'm extremely grateful to have well-received content like this that allows me to keep creating this content for months to come. Motivation is powerful and addictive and gives us this great, amazing feeling, just like morphine. And like morphine, it should be used sparingly for serious situations and shouldn't be used every time we feel the pain of having to get work done. A large majority of the creator scene suffers from an extreme withdrawal that keeps us down and keeps us from functioning on a day-to-day basis. One of the phrases that really stuck in my head was when somebody told me that motivation is fleeting and unreliable. If you're trying to make a living with something like gaming, it's dangerous to rely on something that's so unreliable. So instead, let's focus on something like discipline over motivation. If these symptoms are relatable, then I'd love to see you drop a comment below and we can have a discussion on how frequently a lack of motivation stops us. So again, we need to turn to discipline as a core resource for making progress because requiring motivation to get work done sets us up for failure, guilt, and shame. We feel as if we need motivation in order to make progress. We become dependent on it. But discipline is another way to get things done. And unlike motivation, discipline doesn't have to come out of nowhere. Discipline can be manifested, grown, and nurtured into something powerful. Essentially, this boils down to don't wait to want to do it, just go do it. So why wait to want to hit the like button? Just do it. Discipline can be the core resource that you use to get work done, and then you can use motivation as an energy drink. So essentially what you need to do is create a routine and stick to it. Not because you want to, but because you actually need to if you want to make a living out of this. A tool that you can use to create routines is what's called physical triggers. For example, wake up and sit at your desk and just start creating. Or maybe go on a walk, and when you get back, the moment you walk in the door, go to your desk, sit down, and start creating. Try to stick with this routine for at least a month. And if you can do that, the next thing you can focus on is using motivation as an energy drink to get 10 times the work done because you're using it on top of your discipline. And seriously, motivation is a dangerous addiction that the world feels like it needs, but they need to get rid of sooner rather than later. Because we don't get jobs done with motivation. We get it done with discipline. And if you want to make gaming a living, then you need to treat it like a job. And if you're going to treat this like a job, make sure you watch every single video in this series, starting with, if you haven't already, the previous video where we talk about turning luck into 100% guaranteed success. And then you can watch the next video where we talk about mental agility, which ties directly into discipline. And if the video's not there, thank you for watching this video on release day, and I'll catch you tomorrow, folks.